So if covert narcissists are subtle, how can they be so dangerous? We're going to break that down in this video. Hey, I'm Dr. Melissa. I'm a trauma expert and top doctor. And in this video and on this channel, I help you identify the hidden narcissists in your life, identify the impact that they have been having on your life, and then turn that trauma and that drama into gold, becoming stronger and more powerful than you ever were before. If that sounds like exactly what you need, click subscribe. Click that notification bell so that you see each and every daily video. Today we're talking about covert narcissists. How, if they are so subtle, so insidious, if their actions are so hidden, how they can be so dangerous. And I like to think of it as your blindfolded journey to sheer devastation. The covert narcissist's ability to move undetected through the world makes them extremely dangerous. Picture yourself walking down the street, a city street, after a performance on a Friday night. A young person dressed in all black, wearing a ski mask, runs up from behind and steals your purse. You feel scared, you feel angry, you feel grateful for not being harmed, all at the same time. You go home, you call your mom, you call your friends, and you share your experience. You feel warmth from them, you feel love, you feel supported. You can consciously choose in the future to reduce your risk of this ever happening again. You can choose to walk with a group of people. You can take an Uber to the door. You can be very aware of your surroundings. You could carry a whistle. You have control over minimizing your risk of a future recurrence. But how do you defend yourself against an undetectable threat? This time, picture yourself walking on a beach with a group of friends in broad daylight. Your purse is stolen right off your arm, yet the thief is invisible. You didn't see or feel anyone, yet your purse is gone. Your friends didn't see anything either, and they were all completely surrounding you. They didn't see anything, so they don't believe your purse could have been stolen. They try to convince you that you must have left it at home, left it in the car, that maybe you set it down somewhere. You grow more and more confused. Your purse was right there a minute ago. Now it's gone. You're thinking to yourself, I pulled out my lip balm at the last traffic light. I pulled my wallet out at the coffee shop when I bought that muffin. I remember having my purse on my lap as I slid over to make room for everyone on that bench. Yet everyone says that that can't possibly be true. How can 10 people that I know and love be wrong? You go home, you call your mom, you call 10 other friends, and you tell them what happened. They don't believe this unbelievable story. Now you're feeling even more confused. Your purse is gone. You don't have the love and support and understanding of your friends and family. And in this situation, what on earth can you do differently in the future to prevent a recurrence? How do you prevent the theft of your purse by an invisible thief who is able to move in and out of your presence without anyone noticing? In these two stories, the young person with the ski mask is the overt narcissist. The invisible thief on the beach is the covert narcissist. When you are in a relationship with a narcissist, your self-esteem, your self-confidence, your self-worth are slowly eroded over time as you are devalued again and again. You become confused. You learn to trust the narcissist's memories more than your own. You choose to stop setting boundaries that are never respected. You lose your sense of yourself. When the narcissist is overt, you're more likely to see the abuse. You notice the put-downs, the sabotage, the betrayals. You can consciously choose to change your situation. But when the narcissist is covert, every day you are beaten down figuratively by the invisible thief. You grow more and more miserable, more and more exhausted, more and more confused. Yet you believe there's something wrong with you, and so does the rest of the world. When you decide to leave an overt narcissist, the response is almost unanimously positive from your friends and family. They'll say, "I hated that guy," or "I never liked the way she treated you," or "He's so full of himself," or "She never deserved you." But interestingly, these are the same exact responses a covert narcissist will get from their friends and family after separating from you, the victim. They have groomed friends, family, coworkers to believe that these things are true. When you decide to leave a covert narcissist, the response is unanimously negative from friends and family. They'll say things like, "What? Why? He was so nice." Or, "Oh my gosh, she's such a catch." Or, "Are you sure? Seriously?" Maybe, "It doesn't really sound that bad. Are you sure you want to break up your family?" Or, "It sounds like you're too sensitive." Or even, "Gosh, you see the worst in people. Maybe you need to see a therapist." The victim of the covert narcissist not only loses that relationship with the covert narcissist when they separate, the victim also loses themselves and most of their friends and family in the process. They struggle to heal and recover, to find themselves from the most heinous abuse, and they do it alone. They get hit with false accusations in lawsuits, online bullying, restraining orders, smear campaigns to try to keep them destabilized and weak under the covert narcissist's power and control. They get smeared publicly by the covert narcissist and by their own family and friends. They realize that no one else shares their memories. Everyone else holds a memory seen through the lens the covert narcissist created for them. It's almost as if their previous 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 or more years never happened. There's no sitting back and remembering what a great time you had on that camping trip with your friends. Your friends' memories are distorted. recovery feels like going into witness protection. It requires leaving nearly every relationship you thought you had behind. For many, it requires starting over in a new city, a new state, a new country, finding a new job, finding new friends. While the tactics are subtle, the results are devastating. If this video resonates with you, type "Stop the Devastation" in the comments. Then click subscribe, click that notification bell, like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And if you know that you are ready to move forward in your healing journey from narcissistic abuse, I invite you to download my free guide. See where you're at on the process, what the next best step is on your journey. You can download that at narclesslife.com. I am Dr. Melissa, and I will see you in the next video.